and that is that coming up here in October, we're going to start Access. It's our entry-level 250-hour teacher training program. Maurice online at home would know all about it because he's currently in the program. But Access is for anybody who wants to teach and also anybody who doesn't want to teach. You can take the program just as a way to deepen your practice. And I've had people take this program on their first day in the studio, and that's when they sign up. I've also had people take this practice after 20 years. And they're like, you know what? I just want to explore and do something new. So that's why they enroll. It's different for everybody, and everyone's experience is going to be a little bit different from the other. And if you have any interest at all, I always recommend talking to your instructors. Every one of the instructors in our studios has taken the program, so you can ask any of them about their experiences, and they are usually way more than happy to chat with you about it. All right, let's do what we came here to do, child's pose. Knees out wide, fingertips up to the head of your mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Full inhale. Big exhale. Start working into your Ujjayi breath. Looking for full breaths in, followed by complete exhales. Take a little pause between each inhale and between each exhale. This 4-part breath is the foundation of the whole practice. On your next breath in, come to downward facing dog. In down dog, take a second to explore what your body feels like this morning. Stretch out your legs. Press your fingertips down into the mat and press your sits bones towards the far side of your mat. Get as long as you can all through your spine. That's it. Take a full breath in. Exhale. Walk your hands back to your feet. Oh. Yep, there you go. Doing the reverse. Here we are. Halfway lift. Inhale. Ragdoll on your exhale. I didn't get to see if I caught Maurice with that one at home this morning. Yeah, rock right to left. Press both feet down into the mat. As you're doing this, think about lifting the arches of your feet up. It's going to happen when you're really pressing through your heels, pressing through your big toes. Lift those arches up off the ground. That's it. Press down hard enough that you start rolling up to standing. That's it. Inhale, reach your fingertips up. Exhale, drop your hands down to heart center. So we're going to start class today with 3 ohms. You can make as much noise as you want to, as long as there's something coming out. Are you ready? Take a breath in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Walk your hands out to a high plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog, inhale. Down dog on your exhale. 2 breaths here. One more time. In, out, feet to hands. Halfway lift, fold. Extended mountain. Breathe in as you reach. Fold, exhale. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. That's it. Looking to wake up your body here in awakening. Inhale. Exhale. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Breathe in. Reach back. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Breathe out the whole way down. Inhale up dog. Exhale down dog. 2 breaths here. Blow the air out on the exhale. One last time. In. Full breath out. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Breathe in. Up and back. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Inhale. Down dog on your exhale. 2 breaths. Yeah, that's it. I can really see you waking up your body now. From your fingertips to your hands, inhale. Exhale, feet to hands. Halfway lift, fold. Extended mountain, press through your heels, fold. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Upward facing dog in, down dog out. 2 breaths here. One more time. In, out, feet to hands. Halfway lift, fold. Chair pose. Sit nice and low, fold. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, into down dog, right side warrior 1. Step low into the lunge, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, down dog, left side warrior 1. Explore how it feels today, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, into downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Start working your shoulder blades together on your back. Pressing through your pointer finger. One more time. In and out. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Shoulders together. Chair pose. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right side warrior 1. Take cactus arms this time. Elbows out wide. Breathe in as you reach. Chaturanga and switch sides. Upward facing dog. Into down dog. Left side warrior 1. Cactus arms as you pull your shoulders back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Into downward facing dog. That's it. 2 breaths here. Start to feel the vinyasa, the flow of your practice. In, out, feet to hands. Half lift, fold. Chair pose. Nice and low. Cactus arms. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, right side warrior 1. Eyes up to the ceiling. Hands down to the mat, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog, left side warrior 1. Drishti goes up as you reach up. Hands back down to the mat. Upward facing dog. Into down dog. 2 breaths here. That's it. We're almost done with awakening, warming up your whole body. One more time. Take a breath in. Exhale, feet to hands. Last sun B, chair pose. Yeah, we missed the half lift. Chair pose and fold. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Down dog. Last one. Right side. Warrior 1. Inhale. Exhale back down. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left side, warrior one. Breathe in. Breathe out, hands back down. Up dog. And into down dog. That's it. Yeah, if you need a sigh, go ahead and take one. Yeah, also a cough. That one works too. On your inhale, right leg up into the air. That's it. Now, bring your heel to your bum. So bend your top knee. Now open your hip. Look for all that space. There you go. Come over, flip dog. Try on a cactus arm here. Bend your elbows so you're really going to look for the opening across your right chest. I think that this pose is really all about your chest twisting open towards the ceiling. We get it. You have to press through your heels to lift in your hips, but open that right shoulder 1 inch farther, back over high plank and into side plank. That's it. Right hand down, left hand up towards the ceiling. Now look and lift. As you're lifting, tilt the front of your pelvis up towards your belly button. It's going to scoop your tailbone underneath of you, help create this long, straight spine for support in your last breath. Hands down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog as you breathe in, and down dog on your exhale. Let's try left side. So left leg up into the air. Bend your top knee. Open up the hip. Go for the huge side body stretch. Listen, Kim, if you're ready for that flip dog, you can go over there. That's fine. Are you all ready? All right, flip dog. Here we go. Nicely done. As you're in flip dog, take on the cactus arm. Yeah, that's it. Think about pulling your shoulder blades together underneath of you. Yeah, Mary Beth, you've really got it. Reaching out through that left arm. You practically are in wheel. Take one more breath here. You really are. And then we're going to come back over high plank into side plank. Here we go. Eyes up to the ceiling. Lift the front of your pelvis up towards your belly button. Let your tailbone descend. Hug your low belly up and in. I like to think about pressing out through my lowest spine to help straighten it out. One last breath here. Bring your hands back down. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog into downward facing dog. That's it. Take a breath in. Blow the air out. Right side crescent lunge. Nice job. Go wide in the base. In the base. Yeah, you've got it, Mackenzie. That's exactly what I was going for. Now low into the pulse. You can reach your fingertips straight up or try out the cactus arms here, whatever works for you. See if you can discover some new depth in the pulse. That's it. Stay for one more breath. Bring your hands to heart center, twist to the right. Now make this twist all about lengthening your spine. With each breath in, press out through the crown of your head. And on your exhales, that's the moment to turn and twist deep here. Breathe in, reach through the crown. Exhale, twist. Try it one more time. Inhale, twist it out on your exhale. Breathe in, rise up, crescent lunge. Into warrior two. Now, I'm going to let you burn here a little bit of tapas. Just as you're waiting for it. Sit nice and low in that front lunge. Oh, you've got one. I see this. You came prepared. Now, you're going to grab your strap as you move into extended side angle. All right? Strap into your top hand. So in this example, your right foot's out. Strap is going to go into your left hand. So as you come down for extended side angle, typically you start here. Strap would be reaching high up into the air. Now, step 2 is going to be dropping this arm back behind you. We're going for the half or full bind here. Once you have this strap draped down behind your leg, take your bottom hand and reach for the bottom of it. By the way, if you noticed, I straighten out my front leg for the reach. It just helps me get the depth that I need, and then I come back down into the pose. So that's the opportunity here. Yeah, you've got it. Nice job. I think pretty much everybody is the whole way into this bind. So we're going to step it up a notch. All right. Yeah. I know. You've got this. Okay. Stay for one more minute here. Now, the way we're going to step it up a notch is bring your back foot up to the top of your mat. Oh ho ho. Some of you guys did not know we could do this. That's it. Yeah, you've got it. All right. Now you've got that bind still. We're going to try on a little bird of paradise. Oh, yeah? So here, come up high onto your tippy toes in your right foot. Left foot is going to stay anchored. Sometimes this is far enough. Just being here, start playing with bringing this toe up off the floor. It can just be tiny little hops here. And if you really feel confident in it, you can even start to stand up. Woo. Oh, no. That's it. No. You're there. That is a bird of paradise. As soon as you've got your bottom foot off the ground, you've got a bird of paradise. See, that's it. All right. Both feet down. Maurice, how's that going at home? Good job. All right. Here we go. Everybody, chair pose. Yeah. Chair pose. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Inhale. Down dog on your exhale. Left side crescent lunge. I know. We're back here. How did we get here? I don't know. Bring your hands to heart. Oops. Yeah. Bring your hands to heart center. Twist to the left. I know. We're doing tricky stuff. So I'm not going to keep you in crescent lunge forever. Now, take a few breaths here to get all of the length that we did beforehand. That's it. Mackenzie, see if you can bring this front foot out like another 2 inches. Yeah, even up here. Yeah, you've got long legs. And now press forwards through this heel. Oh, yeah. See, that's a huge difference right there. Take 2 more breaths. That's it. Last one. On your inhale, rise up. Crescent lunge. Warrior 2. Now, you know I have a love-hate relationship with this pose. That's it. Get low into your front leg. Now, acquire your strap. It's going to go into the top hand. Listen, if you guys didn't feel confident in the strap and the bind already, we wouldn't have gone for the second side. But I'm telling you, you guys are ready for it. All right? Now, left side extended side angle. So strap is in your top right hand. Let it drape behind you. Bend your top arm. Use the bottom one to grab the strap. This is version 1 of the pose. Look to twist your right shoulder up towards the ceiling. Now, since you guys all have this bind, the back foot is going to jump up to the head of your mat. Now, your left foot is going to be the one coming up off the ground. So up onto your tippy toes in the left foot first. Then if you have the space and a really tight hold on this strap, you can start pulling your chest up and standing onto one leg. Yeah, you've got this. Nice job, everyone. When you're ready, you would extend your leg, keeping your foot flexed. Yeah, there you go. You've got this. One big breath. All right, both feet down. A+, everybody. Maurice at home, good job too. Everyone, chair pose. Here we go. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Inhale. Down dog on your exhale. Take a breath in and out. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. I know, nothing scary here, okay? Just chair pose. Sit real low into your heels. We're going to stay for 5 breaths. I'll do it with you. Sitting low into your hips. Reach out through your fingertips. I think we're at 3 more breaths, right? 3, 2, 1. Exhale, fold. Bring your feet out to the edges of your mats. Fingertips around your big toes. Let your head drop down. So in each class, we do this thing called inquiry work. And you probably haven't heard that word before, inquiry. We don't necessarily address it in its full title in every class. But essentially, inquiry is the act of asking a question, not to find an answer, but to discover something new. So when you're in class and you're in a pose, pushing out to the edge of the pose, you're doing inquiry work right there. You're saying, how much farther could I take this? What does it feel like if I try this on in my body today? We might not say, ooh, you're doing inquiry work right here, but you do it in every single class. So next time when you're repeating a pose or when you're trying something new, know that you're doing it not to find an answer, not to get an A+, like, ooh, this is what my pose should look like. I'm now a master yogi. But do it to discover more about the pose and more about your body that day. Are you ready? Chair pose round 2. Let's go. Sit down, and this is going to be our twisting version of it. Bring your hands to heart center. Twist to the right. Now, 3 breaths on this side. Focus on sitting your hips lower than your heart. Pull your chest up as your hips sit down. 2 more breaths here. That's it. Last one. And on your inhale, rise up, chair pose. Hands to heart center. Twist to the left. There you go. Hips low, heart high. Think about twisting open towards the ceiling. Big exhale. One more time. In and out. Breathe in, rise up, chair pose. Fold. Bring your hands, feet out to the edges of your mats and tuck your palms underneath your toes. You can let your head drop down, shaking it yes or no. I find that everybody has a favorite, by the way. You either like yes or you like no, and that's it. You never tried the other one. Crow or goddess squat. Other inversions are also an option here. Are you ready? Whichever way you want to get into this pose, go for it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Inhale. Down dog on your exhale. Take a breath in and blow it out. Feet to hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Right side eagle. Right arm under. Right leg wraps over. This first eagle is going to be our warm-up round, not only for the eagle poses, but really for all of equanimity. So just check it out. How's your balance today? Is it going to be a good day for balance? Or are you going to foul out of the poses a lot? Swap sides. Left side, eagle. Swap sides, right arm under, right leg over. Second set. Flex your bottom foot, the raised one. That's it. Good job. Swap sides. Left arm under, left leg over, eagle one more time. step out. All right, that was both sides, right? We got left on both? Okay, good. I usually don't do this because you don't have a ton of wall space in the studio, but find a flat piece of wall for yourself. It doesn't necessarily have to be totally flat. Don't worry about the posters, by the way. They'll be okay for this. And actually bring your blocks with you, and at least one block. It won't necessarily be for this pose that we're doing right now, but you will want it for another one of the poses. So back up to the wall so that you have your shoulders and your hips directly against it. We're going to start with right side standing leg raise. So grab your right knee or even go for your right toes. What I want you to get here in this standing leg raise is not leaning backwards. I have a nasty habit of doing that when I practice, so it's really good work. Ooh. Not only to practice your standing leg raise, but particularly with your right hand, practicing pulling your right shoulder back towards the wall. And that works whether you've got your knee or your toes. Bring your leg out to the right, eyes over your left shoulder. Yeah, that's it. Checking that you can keep your hips and both shoulders against the wall. Bring your leg back to center. Yeah, I was about to say you might want that bigger piece of wall, and we'll try left side standing leg raise. Nice job. Left leg up into center. Good. Right there. And you can go for your knees or your toes. Left shoulder pulls back towards the wall this time. Bring your leg out to the left. Eyes over your right shoulder. Extend your right hand. Bring your leg back to center. Both feet down. Now, let's go for airplane. This is one of the ones that you want to be directly beside the wall. So we're going to be doing right side airplane first. Your right leg goes next to the wall. And I mean almost touching the wall. So your shoulder is about the right distance away from it. Then come down into airplane. I'm realizing that I don't have an open space of wall, so that's not going to work for me. So lower here into airplane, right leg down, left leg comes up. So the wall isn't particularly cool here in airplane, but the wall is going to help when you turn to half moon. Bring your block with you for this one. Right hand down onto the block, left arm reaching up. Now the trick here, this is why I love half moon on the wall, is that you're trying to get both hips on the wall. And that includes your top hip too. Sometimes this takes a little bit of bending of my bottom knee. And I really mean that. Try it out a little bit of bend so that you can lift this hip up and towards the wall. What I notice here is that my side body, the top side body, is actually active now, trying to lift up this leg. Can you get that? That's it. Flex your foot and lift it up high. Take a breath and then bring both feet down. That's it. Shake it out. Are you ready? We're going to do the opposite side. Here, Nancy, Mary Beth, and Kim, make a little bit more space so that your heels aren't so close to each other's heads. It is very important. I have seen people get kicked in the head before. It's not fun. I do have two little sisters, so I should know. It happens. Now try left side airplane. Again, your left shoulder should just be brushing the wall as you take on this pose. Just like normal airplane, extend from your heel all the way up to the crown of your head. You got this. Now go for half moon. Left hand down, right hip coming up and towards the wall. One of the adjustments that you can make if you've got a hands-on assist going is someone pressing at your top hip so that your hips are really pressing back towards that wall. You can even think about what it would feel like to do that on your own body. That's it. Take a breath and then bring both feet down. You know, since we're already at the wall, we'll do dancer at the wall too. So dancer at the wall is going to look like this. You're going to face the wall this time. And you may have even tried this when you were originally learning dancer. Bring your right hand back to your inner ankle. Your left hand is going to reach out. Now, back your feet up like one more foot from the wall. You want to get pretty close to touching it, but the wall's only a light touch in this scenario. So you're coming right off of it and then right onto it. So the trick here is that you're looking to really press not only to the edge of the pose, but beyond it from what you could do traditionally standing on the floor, since now you have extra support. See if you can really flex your top foot and press your shin back to get all the space from your fingertips all the way back to your toes. Swap sides. Bring your left foot up, right hand forwards, left side dancer. Create all the space. Work with the edge of the pose. How does using a prop, in this case a wall, affect how you feel in this pose? Affect where the edge is, because you're probably not falling over. Switch sides. We'll do a second set of dancer. Right hand back, left hand forwards. There are some benefits to having a smaller class in, and this is definitely one of them, particularly in this studio where there's not a lot of open wall space. For my yogis at home, you guys have like bonus points because usually there's a wall or at least a door frame there to help you. Swap sides. Left one, last side. Press all the way out to the edge of the pose. Take it not only to the edge where you're standing alone on your mat, but beyond that into a new space where you're really using the wall as a way to expand the pose and discover something new about it this morning. Take a breath and then bring both feet down. Come back to your mats and we'll take a regular old tree pose, okay? That was good. Thanks for trying on something new this morning. Let's take right side tree pose. Foot to your ankle, your shin, or up at your thigh. You get to choose. Right side tree pose. Hands to heart center or reach up. No matter what, think about being pulled towards the floor through your heel and then pulled the opposite direction up through the crown of your head. So you're getting as tall as humanly possible. Swap sides. Left side tree pose. Foot in, hands to heart center, or reach to the ceiling. Bring both feet down. Come to the head of your mat. Inhale, extended mountain. Breathe in, reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Breathe out the whole way down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right side triangle. That's it. Look to plant your back foot into the mat. Here, so that's it. And you actually had your foot right the first time. So leave this heel where it is and then bring your big toe up here. So you're angling it just towards your face. Yeah, that's it. So the angle of your back foot connects your hip differently into your body. So make sure that your heel is slightly backwards and your big toes are facing just in towards your face. Yeah, you all have that. On your next breath, inhale, rise to stand. We'll take side-facing, wide-legged forward fold. And today, let's go for the ninja lunges because they are my fave. So here in your practice, bend your right knee, extend your left leg. Flex your extended foot. And then swap sides. With each breath, on your inhale, stretch your leg. Then on your exhale, swap sides. Continue to move back and forth. With each movement, see if you can't find a little bit of new depth in the pose. It might be 1 centimeter further, something that only you can feel and nobody else in the room or at home can see, but it's a difference that you know is happening in your body. Even out your sides. And then let's do the half split or full split variations. If you're dying to do a namaste front facing forward fold, you're more than welcome to go for it. But I just love the split variations. Yep, all of you guys set it up is great. Look for your front heel to be off of your mat. You can always pair that. Oh yeah, if you need more blocks, just let me know. Good stuff. Listen, as you know, I am a huge block advocate. I recommend them in nearly every single pose. That's it. I have to say, I know that all of you guys have been doing this for a fair while at this point. Our half split, full split variations are sprinkled into almost every class right now on the schedule. It's just a fave amongst the teachers for now. And you guys are making a huge difference. I know that some of you, when you started not that long ago, trying out these half splits or full splits, it looked really different. But in just a few weeks' time, few months' time, you've really made a lot of progress here. Press that front heel forwards, flex your foot, and then we'll move on out of this guy. Yep, any way you want to, through to downward facing dog. That's it. In down dog, let's set up for left side triangle. Take a longer stance this time. Yep, front foot out even further if you've got the space for it. Left hand down, right hand up. Yeah, that's it. Here, Kim, try it out this way. Use the block and then see if you can get a little bit more straightness in this front leg by pulling your hip backwards. Yeah, there you go. That's it. So you're looking for like 90% straight in your front knee. That last 10% is going to be a little bit of bend just to give the tendons some like room for grace because they deserve it and they also need it. See if you can press your front hip backwards, scooching your tailbone underneath of yourself at the same time. On your next inhale, rise to stand. Let's take side facing, wide-legged forward fold. Go for either the bind or your fingertips out in front of you, looking for that long, straight spine. Let the crown of your head drop down towards the mat. Take a breath. And then spin your fingertips towards the front of your mat. When you're setting up for half split or full split variations, front heel off the end of the mat. You want it on something that is going to slide, not your mat. Your mat is made for grip. It is not meant for sliding in this pose. Think about actively pressing backwards through your left hip. You guys are always also doing a really good job of keeping your center of gravity right over the center of the pose instead of letting it fall to one side or the other. Yeah, I know it's a big stretch. You can always pop a block underneath your front leg for a little added support. I do recommend that one. Now, since you guys are all exploring a little bit more right now, point your toes. Yep, point them and then flex them. Oh yeah, the back and forth of the point and flex. Yeah, Kate's got an added little, I don't know, it's like a little more of a sprinkle that you can add to pointing and flexing, where as you're in the pose, the point, am I right with this? The point is an extension and then the flexion is like staying the same. Point, go a little bit further, flex a little bit deeper, so that you're moving the whole way down. Yeah, you've got this. One more breath, and then make your way back out. Come through to your downward facing dog. From down dog, bring your knees right down onto the mat. Yeah, that's it. Now what you're going to do, keep your toes tucked under. Now breathe in. Exhale all that air out. Then hug up through your low belly to just lift your knees right up off the mat. Inhale, bring your knees back down. Exhale, blow the air out, hug your belly up and in, lift your knees. Inhale, knees back down. Exhale, knees come up. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, knees up. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, one more time. Knees come up, hugging in that low belly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Roll out into a high plank and then all the way down to your mat. Let's go for locust pose. Fingertips back, press down, lift up, inhale, locust pose. Pressing out towards the edges of the pose, breathe in, come back down. Inhale and exhale, floor bow. Go for the outer edges of your ankles. Floor bow, round 1. Ooh, that's fun. Since everybody's taking floor bow with both sides, flex your feet. And then from here, yeah, you know where we're going. Rock on to one of your sides. Yeah, that's true. You can pick right or left. It doesn't matter to me. Let your head drop down towards the mat. Stretch out your pectoral muscle, so the muscle connecting your shoulder to your chest. Now, use the momentum to get up and over onto the other side. There you go. Keep the press in your top leg. That's really going to help the stretch here. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Come back up through the center and release your feet. Come onto the mat. Take upward facing dog. Hands by your low ribs. Breathe in. Inhale. Up dog. Camel. That's it. Bring your knees down. Tuck your toes underneath yourself. Hands at your back pockets. Lift up. Explore what would happen if you stayed for one more breath. And one more breath after that. I know, it's the worst. On your inhale, roll up. Sit down onto your heels. And that's it, just a little high hero to straighten out your spine. And roll back to bridge. Onto your spine. Let's go for bridge pose, round 1. Press your heels down, hips up, shoulders tuck underneath of yourself. That's it, round 1. Collect everything up here, and then come back down onto the mat. You can tuck your knees side to side if you'd like. Let's press down, lift up, inhale, bridge or wheel, round 2. Or, sorry, bridge, round 2. Don't worry, we'll do wheel in a second. Take a breath here. All right, come back down. Now, since I'm overly excited, you know where we're going. 3 poses, bridge, wheel, let's go. Press down, lift up, inhale. Now, round 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck your chin back down. Inhale, exhale, press, lift, move. Round 2, bridge or wheel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck your chin and back down. Ready, set, go, press, lift, move, inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck your chin back down. Take Supta Baddha Konasana with one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Happy baby. Hands by the outer edges of your feet. Rock right to left. Bring your shins to parallel with the floor. Hands out by the sides of your mat, not tucked underneath your low back. Now I want you to press your hips all the way to your lowest ribs down onto the mat. Take a deep breath in and slowly on your exhale, lower both heels down towards the mat, keeping your knees bent. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, really slowly lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap your heels, come back up. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap and back up. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tapping up. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap back up. Last one. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap it back up. All right, from here, we're going to do yogi bicycles. So fingertips behind your head. We're going to move nice and slow for these. So inhale, right elbow, left knee. Exhale, twist. Exhale, twist. Exhale, twist. The slower you go, the better these are. Exhale, twist for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, hug your knees into your chest. Rock head to toe 3 times. Let's make our way through for frog. It's been a little while since I called that in a class, so frog. You can make your way to a wall if you'd like to use one, or just in the center of the room. A plus, everybody votes for the wall. It's a good bet. As you breathe, see if you can make your way deeper into the pose. Let each breath be a new exploration and a new discovery of the pose. Because your body is different. Each breath allows time for your body to relax and for you to discover something new. The pose is not the same as it was one breath ago, 1 week ago, or 1 year ago. Let it be as it is right now. Just keep breathing right where you're at, no problem. Take a nice deep breath in here. Exhale. Use your hands on the outsides of your thighs to help bring both of your legs into your chest. From here, let your knees fall to the left, eyes over your right shoulder for supine twist. Now, you noticed I brought blocks. We're going to do a little thing since we're all here at the wall, and I don't usually get to use the wall as a prop. Breathe in supine twist. I'm going to grab something from the other room real quick, and I'll be right back, okay? Let's swap sides first. So legs to the right, eyes to the left. 2 seconds. So for my friends at home, if you have a sandbag or some other weighted yoga prop, you could use that in this scenario. I'm grabbing a handful of those for my friends in the studio. All right, we're going to move into waterfall. So hug your knees into your chest. And you want to sit your hips right against the wall. Put your block underneath of your hips. And that's it. So the little tool that I went to go grab is a sandbag. That's it. Scoot your hips the whole way back against the wall. Now flex your feet. I'm going to place this right on your heels. How's that? Is that all right? Okay, good stuff. All right, let's try this out. How's that? Am I off to one side a little bit? That's better? Okay, good stuff. It's a whole little like scooting act to get back there. Don't worry, Nancy, I got you. All right, good job. A+. All right, how's that going? Ooh. All right. Kate and Mackenzie, I'll be right back. I've got a leaking sandbag. Very good. How's that? Okay. And last but certainly not least, I sit this right here. All right, how's that weight? Even on both sides? All right. Let the weight of the sandbag, you're welcome, feel like grounding. There's a cold eye towel at the upper left-hand corner of your mat if you'd like to use it. Take some deep breaths here. Ground down like earth. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Move through inhale into exhale. Slowly lower your heels and remove the sandbag. You can sit it off to whichever side you'd like. That's a good job, everyone. Hug your knees into your chest and rock onto the right side of your body. That's it. Forehead on the floor. Move yourself up into a seated position. Inhale, reach up. And your exhale, drop your hands down to heart center. We'll close class with one big Om all together. Take a breath in. Bring your thumb knuckles up to forehead center. Together, we bow our heads and we say, Namaste. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for coming to class this morning. It was good to see you, for trying on something new. Have a great day.